I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. What's up, Shanna? Jason, what's good, man? What's good? I'm in here. I was downstairs talking shit. And the cats had to remind me it's 9 o'clock. I just sat up and went downstairs, man. Like, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. It's another one, man. I don't know how 23 treated you, bro. I know Shannon, you and Shannon and Jason, y'all been going through that with them new 2023 goddamn gun laws up there, man. But yeah, Happy New Year, Shannon. Y'all been dealing with them crazy ass gun laws up there, man. But you know, it's a bad thing, the gun laws. But the good things, because them liberals pay that goddamn money, man. So when y'all ready to get the fuck out of there, y'all cash out. You know what I mean? Liberals love spending, you know, the anti-gun people love spending money, boy. So take that. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It's all good, man. I got my howdy doody hat on, you know what I mean? This is a Brazilian. This is a Brazilian rodeo. Word up. This is a Brazilian rodeo. Carbon Q, what's up? Got my Brazilian rodeo. I'm not arguing. I'm working on my communication skills. That's all. I'm not arguing. I'm gonna stop talking over people. I'm working on my communication skills because for real, I'm working. This is a everyday resolution. I'm actually better communicating now than I ever was because I'm like a totalitarian, total dictator. You know what I mean? I just say, hey, go. And but yeah, this is getting on live really, really helping me. I'm learning to listen more. You know, I'm really, hey, Carbon Q, how you doing? You know what I mean? Jason Ewing. But yeah, man, I love you all. Thank y'all. It's been a good couple of months, man. And this is you know, out of everything I've done over the past few years, creating this channel was like one of the highlights. I'm proud of it. And I'm also extremely hard on myself because I want to do more, but everything is in time. It's a little bit of a process, you know what I mean? When I'm ready for it to do more, it will do more, you know what I mean? But just like, I just thank everybody for, you know, supporting Carbon Q. Thank you. Jason and Shanna. Thank you, man. And I wanted Money Mike. What up, man? And I don't know if Cat's coming in or not, you know what I mean? But there's some people that's really been helping out a lot on this channel. And the main person I really, really want to thank since I started this channel is Cass, CZ Mommy. You know what I mean? She been doing a lot of work. And what's that girl name over there? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm also want to thank Ariza. Yeah, I don't know her, you know what I mean? She way out in another country, man, but she be doing a lot of stuff for me, man. So I'm thank Cassius, CZ Mommy, you know, I'm gonna thank Ariza for doing her thing, man, out in the Philippines doing her thing. I want to thank, you know, Zeze for being patient. You know what I mean? I want to thank motherfucking my main man there, Money Mike, you know what I mean, for being, Money Mike, just get a lot of these concepts for these lives come from Money Mike and another person that I'm going to mention, Smashing That Bass, you know what I mean? Smashing That Bass and Money Mike, they're not visible on the channel, but they make a really big impact on the channel. Because a lot of the conversations that, even the topics that come up on this channel is from conversations that I'm having with DC Money Mike and Smashing That Bass a lot of times. it's back and forth. And I typically talk to these brothers on a daily basis. And they are too out for life, man. They live in this life, you know what I mean? And DC Money Mike, Smashing That Bass, those are crucial people. Cass for all the support when she don't quit or get fired, or I fire her sometime. But she quits more than I fire her. I have to beg her to come back. But she's an essential person on this to help all of this come together, not just in the live, but in my day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank them, you know. Yeah. And I'm thanking Shannon and Jason Ewing. Yeah, he go smashing that bass right there. I'm just giving him his flowers, man. Smashing that bass, it's like, is essential. And I'm going to say this. He keeps me focused, you know what I mean, on this love that I have for these firearms. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of daggone hobbies, yo. Lots and lots of hobbies. I got lots of interests. You know what I mean? I'm like the bank loan. I got lots of interests. And one of the things is I can start talking about Rasta Buddhist philosophy. As I get, and then I get into finance, and then I get into this. But, you know, because I have lots and lots of love for all types of different things. I'm not such a, I got a lot of facets. So smashing that bass always reminds me, it's like, yo, sometimes you get a little bit too deep, man. And I understand that's your passion, but, you know what I mean, the commonality that we have in this community is this love of firearms. And sometimes I need to focus on, because I commingle everything, and everything, freedom, empowering yourself, firearms, all that shit, the same thing to me. I deal with things in total equality, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean, I'm going to start focusing a lot on, you know, firearms, and I'm trying not to lose any of you guys, you know what I mean? Because that's the commonality. That's how we all met, you know. And yeah, OG $2 for your loyal support. You know what I mean? Thank you, everybody. Everybody be like, you know, people coming in here, building a solid fan base. You know what I mean? And I you know, I'm gonna try to balance it out, because balancing life. Let me move over so Cass can come in and let her talk her shit.
No, I was just saying, Happy New Year, everyone, when it comes. Thank you all for coming on the show, and thank you for saying thank you, Armo. Not many. That's not something he says often enough. But I appreciate you for recognizing my talents.
I'm not narcissistic all the time.
Huh?
I'm not narcissistic all the time.
Up to most of the time.
I'm not narcissistic, you know, all the time. Sometimes, you know. But thank you guys all. Well, go ahead, Cass. Finish something.
No, just I mean, it's been something of an interesting years with a lot of highs and lows. You know, so I'm kind of really looking forward to 2024. I am breathing into existence as a year that's going to be prosperous for us and everyone else that we know, and a year full of joy and good things and many more great things to come, with our channel growing as well as our lives just all getting better and us just doing well. So yeah. I'm breathing prosperity into 2024.
I also want to thank a couple of other guys, you know what I mean, that, you know, I talk to regularly, you know what I mean. My man Joe VQ, the encyclopedia of firearms. Joe, you know, I'm shout out Joe VQ and my man Ray Official. You know, what I mean, I'm just shouting out cats I talk to all the time. I'm gonna kick out to, you know, you got Jason Ewing, he's already in here. Shanna Ewing, you know what I mean. Thank you so much. I'm gonna kick up my man, Kick Up Dust for always giving me pointers, like keeping me on point. You know what I mean? Attack Life J, all the tactical turkeys for being out there helping me out. I want to shout out, you know what I mean? Thank you, RGG, for just like that crazy live that he had that kind of connected everybody. RGG live, like
you know, yes, I remember when you first said that. I was just a few years ago. You mentioned that you started listening to someone, and he was with Two-Way Community and bringing a lot of different folks together. And I remember you started having me listen to it. I'm like, okay, this is kind of interesting. And in terms of how it evolved from then to now, with so many other people branching off and creating their own shows. And it's just been a community that's just been growing exponentially, with everyone just seeing their potential and trying to reach their potential. It's really amazing. And it's more than just, again, a two-way community. It feels like you're just seeing family. It's like you're meeting people that you didn't know that could be family, or your brother and our sister from another mother.
I'm not arguing.
You know what I mean? And I'm also happy because Arma needed some more friends. so this has been a great resource for him to meet people beyond or very much our suburban kind of life and so on.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at my man Alvin Battles, man.
Alvin will soon drop the link. We're gonna get around to it.
Alvin Battles, you know what I mean? Thank you for your support. Alvin been spreading the words, and I'm getting a lot of subscribers from people what we grew up with. Alvin Battles, you know what I mean? He's up in the chat. He's been my friend for longer than a lot of people been alive. Probably 43 years we've been friends. You know what I mean? And not only we've been friends, he's been supporting the channel. He's been recommending. He's like, yeah, Armel got a channel. Just go show love. And people come through and click the like button, click the left. And
okay, got it.
Okay. So thanks, Alvin, man. That dude, I call him, you know, he got his name there, Alvin Battle. He got the name Alvin Battle, but I call him Dutch. You know what I mean? I call him Dutch, like Dutch Schultz or Dutch or the Godfather, because he's my friend. You know what I mean? And as well as I gained new friends like Jason Ewan, Shanna Ewan, DC Money Mike, Smashing That Bass. You know what I mean? Jovat Q, Ray Official.
Just
you know what I mean?
Talk on a
Carbon Q. You know, I've gained so many friends. And seriously, I've only been doing this like 2.5 years.
You've been in the community for 2.5 years. We've been doing our live for.
I'm talking about from the first gun purchase.
Oh, well, I don't know, because you hit it the first time you did it, so.
No, I haven't.
You hit it the first time you did it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
When the riots came in, I told you we were going to do it.
And I said no. I didn't do it.
No,
yes.
We ain't getting into that. Oh my God. But it's only been like almost 3 years now. And I was actually talking to the brother Jova about that. I see a lot of people recommending their first firearm or what should people buy for their first firearm. And I know before I did my first purchase, it was seriously a lot of research going on. And I think it was maybe a firearm desert during that time because COVID was going on. The Floyd riots was going on. Speaking of that, hold up.
What was your first purchase at this point, like for this?
Hold up. Let Bass talk. He came in. What up, brother?
What are you? What are you?
Yo.
What are you wearing?
I'm not arguing.
This is Smashing That Bass for those y'all don't know, man. This is an implemental. Yo, what it say? When you talk about my Brazilian?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, this is Brazilian.
No, we didn't.
Yo.
We got it in Mexico.
We got it in Mexico. Yo, I got this hat from Mexico, but it's called the Brazilian. You know what I mean? If you know anything about rodeo, you know Brazilians are the rodeo champions, right?
Yeah, because only one of the man's gonna wear them.
Cowboy hats. We calling these shits Brazilians, bro. because yo,
Brazilian 1 in a million.
complexion. It's my complexion. This shit just looks so right.
1 in a million is gonna wear it. That's why they call it 1 in a million. Brazilian.
I remember becoming a cowboy for 2024. So
Yo,
you're gonna start riding the cows outside.
I ain't riding no damn cows. You hang that shit the fuck up.
Riding the cows.
I ain't riding no cows, bro.
Ain't no moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna start cooking some steak, man. But right now, before the shit fall apart,
are you gonna be cooking?
I'm start cooking, man. I'm gonna start cooking some steaks.
Where are you gonna do you got the ribs?
I got the beef ribs, yeah. I got some beef ribs. Right? I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna set it up tonight.
We got some young visitors.
Yeah, so we just gonna keep that to ourselves right now.
Yeah,
I thought they had you tied up or something.
Huh?
I thought they had you tied up.
We ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't talking about that right now. You know, because I talked to you earlier. Like I said, this guy right here is part of this channel, and he don't even know he's part of the channel.
Like he was late because he was cooking.
Yeah, I had to cook some dinner, man.
I was like, I'm gonna have to start cooking more. So
I had to cook dinner, man.
Oh my gosh, Arnold made something yesterday that was so gross. It was this version chicken and dumplings from the can. I'm like, that thing plaka nasty.
Yeah.
It was so gross. Plaka.
Really?
What Jamaicans call plaka nasty, y'all. That shit never looked good. And then I was trying to be civil, and I ate a little bit, and I forced it down.
I ate 3 bowls. I'm good.
That been nasty, man.
Yo, I got a Brazilian cowboy.
It's what called plaka.
Yo, it's some food out of the can, man.
It was so gross.
I'm out of touch,
and then
man.
the color was nasty. Had no color. Oh my gosh. And then the thing is with Arma, when Arma prepares a meal, he likes you to tell him how good it is. A lot of times, I've been sparing his feelings. But this time, I was like,
don't spare my feelings. Give me 100, man. Don't lie to me.
Nasty. I was like, this thing nasty. I was like, there's no way you could serve Jamaicans anywhere. If I didn't love you, Arma, I forced that shit down.
Yeah,
and I was like regretting.
I ate like 3 bowls, man. This shit was alright to me.
Nasty.
Nah, for real, right? And that's part. I haven't cooked in a long time because Cass cooks every day. You know what I'm saying? Almost every day. Cass cooks almost every day, and a lot of people don't have that, man. So be grateful if you have a partner. You know. You know what I mean? That has your food for you. We eat out a lot too, because I don't feel like cooking, and we get on the road and eat out because Cass loves restaurants.
It's just 2.5 of us. Because Zadie sometimes don't. I always have to cook Zadie meals separate sometimes. If she is very particular about what she wants, sometimes she eat whatever I cook, but that's not all the time. So, but I mean, most of the time it's just us and Zadie maybe might eat what we cook. So I don't feel like cooking sometimes.
So there was a problem. I had my boys out here, right? And I told them like last year, like firearm safety. I took these young men out there to shoot for the first time. And the crazy thing is we haven't been shooting since. So I dropped the BB gun in their hand. Which one is the BB gun?
You don't know the BB gun anymore?
I don't know what the fuck is which because they're two alike. This is the real. So I had the BB gun.
Look at the thing.
That's the real one. Yo, I had to drop the mag to tell the difference. So I had the BB gun. See, BB gun. I had the BB gun. For real, this was like maybe last summer. Was it last summer that just passed? Oh no, last winter. And I showed them some firearm safety, and those boys remembered.
They remember not to have their finger on the trigger.
I didn't even have to tell them. They remember not to have the finger to the trigger. They put the heads on the rest, and they pointed it away from each other and pointed it out. You know what I mean? It's just like basic. And this was like one time the past summer. You know what I mean? Not even no. It was before that.
2022.
Oh,
when
no.
Arsenal had the 20. It was this year. It was 2023.
When you brought them there?
MD Arsenal had a 2-year anniversary, and we went there for MD Arsenal 20.
That was late last year.
20 anniversary.
That was late last year.
And that's the last time I took them boys shooting.
That was last year, September.
And they remembered everything. You know what I mean? They took checked it, dropped the mag, racked it, just make sure it was, you know what I mean? Yo, I was just like, I don't even think they know that I was smiling inside. Cause I don't be playing my card. I don't show my card, all the time, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm just extremely proud. You know what I mean?
You gotta take that hat off, man. You look like the dude from Old Town Road.
I'm just that Brazilian, man.
No, you gotta take it off.
Yeah. So anyway, let me
The link is in the chat. Whoever else want to come on, it's in the chat.
Yeah, I took my hat off, man. I ain't cut my hair till tomorrow. I ain't cut my hair till tomorrow, for one.
I'm gonna be cutting his hair missing spots.
Oh, put it on. Oh,
wow, let's see that.
Oh, you see that? You see that?
You didn't realize it?
He got that Veterans Day hat on. You know what I mean? That
That's
Veterans
good.
Day. Ooh.
That looks good, Smash That Bass.
That look good, smashing that bass.
Well, thank you.
That
Had
look
to support.
good on you.
Had to support.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a video of. I was actually going to do it today, but I got tied up in my own bullshit.
You know what?
A video of my first gun.
Oh, okay. This time around.
Yeah, I was going to do a
Not
video.
necessarily, but this time around.
Because what happened was, right? I looked it up on YouTube. It's like
what was your first purchase?
my first purchase was the IWI Masada,
Oh, EV gun.
the EW gun.
I used to stop calling it EV.
You shot it, Bass, I think.
Did I?
That was literally my first purchase, my first firearm purchase. Reintroducing
just
myself
in
to
case
firearms.
anybody wonder what I'm talking about EV, I call IWI EV. So the EV, the IWI is EV. So I call it EV guns.
Yeah, so my first purchase was the IWI Masada, right? And this is the gun store. And you see how every time we go to the range there's something bad, so I take that gun with me.
You like it?
I really like it.
Like good shoots?
I got other shit that I like better, but that one has sentimental value. You know what I mean? That one has a little bit of sentimental value. One, because it was the first firearm purchase. It was the Floyd riots. If anybody doesn't know the story, when we got in a firearm, we came down here some years back, 8 years ago. We came from New York, and we weren't into firearms. You know what I mean? It was during
Norson.
Who's that?
It's Champ like the show.
Who? That's Champ.
It's Champ like the show. My brother, me, and
That's Champ.
Champ.
Yeah, this is Champ.
Oh, wow.
This is Norson Stewart. This is someone else that I grew up with. You know what
I
I mean?
haven't
For
seen
years.
him in Centris. Not in
Yeah,
years and years. Hello.
What's up, Champ?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Champ is someone else I grew up with. I knew Champ for probably about 30 years. You know what I mean? So he used to live on the next on a couple of blocks away. And he's like, they used to want to talk about my boots that I used to wear when I was growing up. I have like traditional boots in the neighborhood that a lot of people didn't have. And every winter I would buy a new pair. These boots is called in DC they call them Super Tims. They the correct name is Super Barometer. But back in New York, we call them 40 Belows. And every winter I would wear these Tims, these Timberlands. It's just like these stylish, like everybody else wear the construction ones. I would buy these. And Champ was like, yo, Mel got them thing all the time. He be always looking like, when you get it. But knew Champ for like 30-something years, you know what I mean? And thanks for your support, bro. Thanks for coming in. I ain't know you're behind. I like.
You remember his government name?
Yeah, I forgot damn Champ. I forgot his damn government name.
Are you going to behave tonight, Armel? It says I'm not arguing.
What you say, Bass?
I said, are you going to behave tonight? It says I'm not arguing.
I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right.
I'm just explaining why I'm right. But yo, my new shit is I'm working on my communication skills. And yo, Bass ass, speaking of this dude, man, he got the side joke ass shut Armel up shit the whole time. We go on a road trip and Bass gets, I don't know if he planning his snap on Armel shit. He had me on the defense. I'm usually on offense, but Bass had me on the defense the whole goddamn ride there and back.
It was a good time, man.
Shit. That shit was like sneakers to hat. But Bass had, I'm usually offensive, but Bass had me on defense all the time. And DC Money Mike ain't no good because all he do is sit back and laugh.
He's good.
For real, man. Yo, thanks, yo. Yo, 2024, I promise you, Ryan, we gonna do that shit some more.
Yeah. Yeah, he was saying something about South Carolina. I was talking to him earlier this evening.
North Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah.
You know, we gotta do that shit more.
That's gonna be an overnight trip then.
Yeah, we already discussed that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gotta set up the one in PA, the outdoorsman show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's in February. I haven't looked into it. I don't know if they're putting anything out for it right now, but
yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody. What's up?
What are you planning for tomorrow? How are you gonna ring in the new year?
How is everybody ringing in the new year? That's what
happy New Year to you all and everyone else.
Yeah, how's everybody bringing it in tomorrow night?
Just hanging out.
I know.
Anybody? Carbon Cube? Yo, Champ, how you bringing it in, man?
Oh, he's cooking Dungeness crabs.
Jason, Dungeness crabs. That's what they gave me. They took me out to dinner to have fresh Dungeness, right?
I know. You know, we got crabs.
We had crabs, but let me tell the story about the comment, right? So I go out we get Dungeness crabs from the supermarket or whatever, the fish market. But you know, they come from over there, over in the West Coast in Washington State. When I get over there, Jason and Shannon took me to the Dungeness crab spot, man. I ain't never had them pull out like the catch of the day, you know what I mean? I always have like a couple of days later. So I felt the fresh kill. I like that, man. And you could pretty much taste the difference, man, other than the refrigerator frozen. You know what I mean? But my mother's like, oh, I get that. Nah, you ain't get it out of the ocean. You know what I mean? It was good. Shannon and Jason treated me to an experience I never had. When I go to Alaska and see my man Seaman, a guy in the background in the Tactical Turkeys, I go to Alaska, Seaman gonna take me to get some real Alaskan king crabs and shit. You know what I mean? But we taking the show on the road, bro. And it felt good. Me, Bass, and DC Money, we getting on the road.
Down for sure.
Yeah. Often.
The guys trip.
Oh, you down? Make it official. DC Money, come in if you can. But Bass, you down? You already here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get on the road, man. Let's put the show on the road.
I guess the first one will be in February if y'all want to go to it.
Oh, you know what? We need to tell people to smash that like button.
Yeah, please smash the like button. See, I be forgetting shit like that. I be just running my daggone mouth.
Yeah. Smash the like button.
Yeah. Anybody want to come in?
So true. DC Money's always smiling, Shana. He's always smiling. Oh, you want me to show the thing again? It's there, so you guys could come on.
No, you got to put it in there. They can't click on it there, Cassie.
How many times I tell you? This is a conversation we have every single time. It's already in the chat, but I do this.
You got to scroll up.
I know.
People don't like scrolling because they're using their phone.
I do this because this is show that it's there.
Some people, right, use their phone to view media. And other, because you can't move this too much. This is not that fast. That's why I keep telling you that.
Is it done? It's done. It's fine. Just fix it. Shit.
I keep moving this. You use like messing with it.
It fucking shit froze. It froze.
Yeah, you guys
Because you
are
keep
calling
messing
in
with
and
it.
Bring it, because you told
out.
me what it is. It froze.
Bass.
You need to upgrade the
Yeah.
system. Come next before.
You hear me?
You guys, yeah, I can hear you. You guys are in and out a little glitchy. I guess it's just me. Say fucking what? Well, anybody get any new guns this week? I guess I purchased one. Nothing serious. Just a Ruger 2245 tactical. All right, Jason, that's dope. Ruger Precision 22. Yeah, I got some plans for that Ruger 2245. The thing's gonna turn out dope compared to stock. All right, Jason, I'll take a look at it.
Talking about what you talking about? I ain't see it. I ain't hear
You
shit.
were glitched out.
We having Wi-Fi issues, man.
Nothing's wrong with the Wi-Fi. It's just a system. You need to get a better updated system.
Yeah, we having Wi-Fi issues.
It's not wrong.
We having problems with my computer.
What are you talking about, Jason? You talking about the 2245?
Into the conversation.
You got the 2245 thing?
Yeah, Leopold scope. I still don't know which gun that he had me shoot though. Did we figure it out?
Jason, what gun did you have Cassian shoot that she's still talking about to this day?
It was.
I think it was a
it was very
Chiappa,
light, and you told me that I'd like it.
the 22,
And it was
the rifle,
yeah.
or the pistol, whatever
It's
the
not
fuck
a
it was.
pistol. It was long. It was a rifle.
Which
And it was really light. I think it was like tan colored or something.
a tan gun that you have Cassian shoot? The Rack 22.
Oh, it was really light. I was
It's a
saying that I
Chiappa
wanted
Rack
one.
22.
You would tell me it was something else. I think it was what you were telling me.
The Rack 22.
Yeah,
Well, anyway, Jason trying to get the 22 game on Smash with all the
I
sick
like
ass
that though.
22s.
That's the gun I want. That's the gun that I
Just
like.
wait. Just wait. I picked up that Ruger today. Wait till I get the suppressor and everything else. That's just gonna be dope.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that thing's well, I guess aesthetic wise, I mean,
You got
Either
your
way.
suppressor. You ain't say that.
I don't have them yet. I'm still waiting on both of them.
Oh, okay. So when you put the suppressor on it, then it's going to be a go.
That and I got a Goon Bean light, and then
You got
I'm getting a red dot for it and a mount. That's just gonna look sick.
Messing with it. That's what happens. So leave it alone.
And then I got a 22 bill with the AR coming with a suppressor underneath the handguard. That's gonna be dope too.
Okay.
Are you gonna mess with it? Okay, leave it alone. I'm about to run soon anyway. I'll go check on your daughter.
Yeah. So
She's too
anyway,
quiet.
Zadie in there quiet. So, yo, when it's quiet in my house, something wrong. You got to check. Zadie stop being quiet. You gotta check. She'll shut the next thing you know, all the whole world. We gotta clean up the whole daggone world. She'd have flour all over the place.
She disappeared with a huge bag of crime. She's not supposed to bring no food into her room. And what she does is that she'll sit, if we're in the kitchen, she'll move to the dining room. I sense it in my eyebrow. She'll sneak on upstairs with the food. So constantly trying, and then she created a huge mess with a big bag of cranberries all over the bed this afternoon. I put it with plantain chips, and that's what she was lying and laughing and rolling around in. So
Yeah, so
Yeah, Jason, I ain't gonna lie. I love 22s also. I'm starting me a collection.
oh yeah.
so Arma,
What's
what
up?
do you what are you hoping to get next year? Like that you really
I'm gonna close out the IWI catalog this year. I don't have a 22.
next year because the year is almost over.
You know, for 2024, I'm gonna close out the IWI catalog. You know, this is what Ryan got my list. I'm closing out the IWI catalog, right? I don't have a 22.
Well, I want a Chiapa.
I don't have a 22, so I'm thinking about adding a few 22s to the collection.
I don't want me.
We adding a shot. We adding a couple of shotguns to the collection. You know what I mean?
I want to.
I know 4 shotguns offhand that is going to be in the inventory by close of the year.
Okay.
4 shotguns by the close of the year. So
didn't want to get no shotguns before.
I don't even like shotguns, but since Cass said we had shotguns, I started looking into it. So it's going to be like 4 shotguns in it before the end of the year.
Shotguns.
So the shotguns I'm getting, Mossberg 590, you know, tacked out. That's for the automatic. For the pump, the 940 joint and the 590 for the pump. The other ones is going to be the double barrel standard DP12, standard arms. The other one, we're closing out the IWI catalog, so you know it's going to be the T12, the Tavor 12 shotgun. So those are the 4 shotguns that's in 2024. 2034, it ain't going to be that many fucking pistols. So I got 3 pistols on the list for 2024. Those pistols is going to be, this is just arm out. Those pistols going to be SIG 320, because I ain't got one. A SIG 226, because I ain't got one. And probably a FN45, FNX 45 tactical. That's pistols. What else is on anybody else's list? Y'all tell me. I'm telling you what's on mine, but what's on y'all's?
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. What's on y'all list for 2024? What you got?
300 blackout, but I'm waiting to see what happens with the pistol brace shit.
You already got the brace on this shit. Keep going.
Yeah, but everything's legit right now. ATF just filed some shit like a week ago, like they're replying shit. I think it's gonna be smashed, but we'll see.
Yeah, but Jason, you say you're moving in May though, so that you know, I hope you come closer to here. But I don't. The pistol brace thing, just register the shit. That's all, man. Give these people what they want.
No.
Here you go with the fuck no shit. But when I start talking about independent living, you said that too much.
not if you don't have to, man. Just wait and see what happens. I think they're gonna lose, but I mean it's not a guarantee. So
ain't nothing guaranteed. That ain't nothing guaranteed.
Because you gotta understand when you register as an SBR, there's a lot of fucking restrictions.
This is the thing. Once you got something, that you got it. Can't nobody take away from you, bro.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm also, gonna keep shit legit. So.
I mean, to each his own. I ain't going to advocate for somebody else's independence. You know what I mean? But at the same time, on the rifle side, the only rifles I really got, other than closing out my IWI setup, I'm fucking with a Spear LT 300 blackout, and a Brent, a CZ Brent.
So I got a question. I got a question for the chat. So with the Ruger 2245 that I bought, I'm looking to put a red dot on it. I'm not trying to spend a shit ton. I'm looking at Holosun, but I don't want nothing real big that looks goofy on it. So I'm thinking of their micro shit. If anyone has any experience with that, I don't have much experience with the Holosun shit. So
What gun?
the Ruger 2245 tactical.
Anybody in the chat?
I mean, Jason said optic is what he's going to focus on.
Optics, Jason, for the 2045.
That's why I asked, because I like there's a picture online with it with the Trijicon RMR, but I'm not spending that kind of money on the 22. Fuck that.
Well, get the Gideon, but that's too much. $200 too, $300. It costs the same damn much.
The next thing that looks the best on it, from what I looked up, is the Holosun. There's so many damn models of the damn. They have so many models, and then within the models, they have so many variations. Like I've been looking all day, but
my problem with Holosun is right now they're overpriced.
Yeah, they're high. I agree with you on that. But so I picked up.
To keep it simple, with me, I would say mess with Sig Optics, bro, because they have a range from low to high.
But this is my thing and I watched a video earlier today, and he said the same thing. And I think he's been on some of the Turkey's chats and maybe yours or whatever. But so I noticed something. I purchased a tube dot, red dot through Holosun for the 22 suppressor that I'm going to do the build. And for whatever reason, out of all the red dots I've ever used with my stigmatism, those things are crisp. All the other ones are real fucking starbursty, and for whatever reason, those just turn out to be the best for me.
If you worried about daggone stigmatism, Sealy, he said.
Sealy?
Mr. Bullshitter.
You know who that is?
Mr. Bullshitter said, yeah, I know. Mr.
I got a
Bullshitter.
Sealy. I got a Sealy.
And the Starburst is still in your Sealy?
Yep. That and the Gideon, but the Holosun is real crisp with my stigmatism. I don't know what the difference is, but there's obviously a difference.
Let me tell you this, bro. If you worried about the Starburst, bro, and you worried about the bread that you're gonna spend, you have conflicting issues, bro.
No, I'm not. I don't mind spending a little bit of money. I don't mind spending the money on the Holosun. I'm just saying there's a lot of models, and within the models, there's a lot of options as far as
Starburst is. I don't like my Holosun that I got. But
I like
the Holosun, the price on it, you know what I mean, is competitive to, you know, it's getting up there. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at the Holosun. The Holosun is like $250, $300, and you can catch a Trijicon on nice for about the same much.
I know for about another $100 or a little less, you can buy a Trijicon.
Compared to the cheap optics, the Holosun is good. But when that get to that closer price range, it don't fucking compete, bro. Holosun is, you get to these Trijicons and these aim points, and the Holosun is good for everything else.
Jovan, my Gideon is a green dot. It's the same thing. It's still starbursty. No, but yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying for whatever reason that the Holosun I bought, it's crisp. It's weird because I've tried a ton of different red dots, and that's the only one that's crisp with my stigmatism. It is what it is. But and like I said, I don't mind spending $250 on the Holosun. I'm just trying to, for that gun, I'm just trying to figure out, I guess, which one. I mean, right now you can pick one up for like $250, but
Holosun work for you. But if you want to throw it on, get the goddamn Trijicon.
What do you mean?
Then it's not worth it with me. It's not worth it for the firearm. You know what I mean?
Jason, what do you mean? You can tell the difference in glass one versus which one? What are you talking about?
It's the fucking emitter technology. It's the damn emitter. It ain't even a goddamn glass. So please stop with this glass stuff. Please. when you're dealing with astigmatism, right? And you put the daggone thing up and emitter is starbursty, it's the only thing the glass is the curvature of the glass causes it to be a certain type of way. But it's more of the way the emitter emits to the glass that causes starburst. Because I got all kinds of fucking vision problems and I have similar issues.
Yeah, Jason.
No,
Jason was saying the Leopold. I looked at that too. Like I said, just the thing with me is I don't want to. The Leopolds they're a little pricey, and that's fine. I don't mind buying one, but I don't want to buy one if it's starbursty. Like I know the Holosun is crisp with my eye, so I don't mind spending the money. I was just asking. Like I said, there's so many models, and then within the models, there's so many variations. You can get just a red dot. You can get a red dot with a circle. You can get the chevron. You can get, you know what I mean. So I guess, trying to start a conversation here, but
yeah, but I think go with the Holosun, man.
No, I mean, I really think that's where I'm going to go, just because, like I said, the one that I have is so crisp with my stigmatism.
Check out the Sig Optics, though.
No, I know. I have one of those, and it's starbursty.
You got Sig too?
Huh?
You got the Sig?
No, I don't. No, I don't have a Sig.
The Sig, and for real, the Sig and the fucking Leopold is the same motherfucking thing. I swear to God. Especially with the pistol optics. The Sig and the Leopold the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the Sig and the Sealy is different. It's the same thing. But it just depends on which one you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Sig and the Aimpoint is the same thing. Sig is the ultimate cloner, bro. Sig Optics is the ultimate cloners. They steal from every goddamn body. That's why I would go. That's why I would. They just use cheaper external components, like a cheaper aluminum, but the technology in it is pretty much the same.
Yeah,
and the price is good. They cheap out on the duty shit, not on the actual shit. What's that?
Fucking Jason. Jason said Armel can't see shit.
Yeah, I'm working on my point shooting, man. I had the BB gun on fire. Now everybody know this is the BB gun. I had the BB gun on fire today, bro. My shit was like, my shit was like crazy, yo. I had my BB gun on crazy. Yo, BB gun skills is crazy right now. See,
that's because the ammo is moving a lot slower, so you can see it.
Right? Nah, it's the same. Everything's the same. Everything's the same, bro.
You just gotta buy glasses, man. You gotta stop digging around. You gotta buy the real shit.
What happens is I have glasses, but I have 4 pair, and I don't feel like changing them all the time.
That's the problem. You realize if you don't wear this shit, it gets worse, right?
Yo, I'm 50 fucking years old. When you get here, you let me know, bro.
I'm 10 years away. I'm just saying, the longer you go not wearing it, the worse it gets.
What I'm telling you is there's no one solution to the problem I have. I go to the doctor, and the doctors tell me all kinds of shit. There's no one solution. There's not a pair of glasses. There's not a fucking nothing.
All right.
I'm just old and beat up, man. I can't. I need to find the motherfucking Ponce de Leon, the Fountain of Youth, man. Back when I was young and perfect, But I can't turn that shit back. Patrick Irie, what's up?
That's why the red dots became popular, because all the old guys use them because their vision goes.
The red dot is fine. Is this shit right here that's fucking me up?
That's what I'm saying. A lot of the old guys, if you ever listen to any of the shit,
this shit right here fucking me up. That's why I practice with this trainer. I practice with this trainer because it focuses on the iron. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I practice with this trainer, and I sit up in the basement all day and run goddamn. It's it racks. It slides too.
I got some BB guns I'll sell you if that's all you're gonna shoot.
No, just when I be sitting in the basement fucking off.
I was just fucking with you. I know. I was fucking with you.
I got all that Mantis shit too, man. I don't ever use it. I'm about to sell that Mantis shit.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
My wife was talking about buying it.
She could buy mine.
Nope. I'm gonna ask her.
Yeah, I got the Laser Academy for 9mm. I got the X10 that I never even opened up.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got that shit.
You say you just can't show them, right? I mean, you can't handle them, right?
Huh?
You say you just can't handle those on the live, right?
What, the X10? What, the firearms? I can handle the BB gun, this trainer.
Oh, what I'm saying, online you say it's fine if you don't handle them, correct?
On live, you can't handle the real thing.
Right. So as long as you're not touching, it's fine.
Yeah, but for real, the weight and the balance on this is the exact same as the real thing. My P07 right here.
So then shoot the shit out of it.
That's what I'm just telling you I do. I sit in the basement and shoot shit all day. Tear out my insulation. That's what I do.
Whatever works, man.
Yeah, but I'm getting better, man, because instead of focusing on the sights, and what I'm noticing is, right, my support hand has become a liability.
Why do you say that?
My support hand, you have to self, when you shoot it, especially when you're training, you got to analyze you got to critique yourself and not the fucking target and not the shit that you're hitting. You got to compare yourself to what you're doing compared to the target. This is the shit that I'm finding out, right? So I find that my support hand, I can shoot with one hand better than I can shoot with two.
Well,
I can one hand pistol shoot better than I can with two.
How the fuck can you do that when you can't fucking see?
Because that's what pistols can do. Because I can point shoot. I could look through the sight. No, it's not about sight. So everybody talking about fucking eyeing the sights and sight alignment is the thing about shooting. But most of shooting is fucking grip. Grip. And you should know this off the Fonzarelli, because this nigga shoot like this.
Don't even start that shit.
That should be like
no, bullshit, motherfucker. You talk a lot of shit about that.
He shoot like this and it's off the Fonzarelli, right?
Not even close.
I ain't capping either, but I ain't gonna bash you smashing that bass, right?
Just tell anyone here to go look at my goddamn Instagram. That's some bullshit, motherfucker. You know it.
He go off the Fonzarelli. That bitch be like, yeah. That motherfucker be like, hey, big thumb. And he be wondering why the slide get locked on. You know what I mean? The motherfucker friction, motherfucker, is rubbing up against your thumb.
No. Right. Tell anyone to look at my Instagram. You know there's some shit. You go behind like a motherfucker.
BB gun, YouTube. This is a trainer, right? So I'm sitting here, right? So what happens is, right, when you squaring up and you got your support hand as far as how, you know, the commandos out here jumping out of helicopters teaching everybody, right? what happens is when you double gripping a gun, right? When you gripping a gun with two hands, that's to mitigate the recoil, right? The problem is everybody is not recoil sensitive. And also, it's supposedly, right? This is just, don't take this, man. Go to your instructor or whatever, or try to shit yourself, right? But what I noticed, this is just Armel, I don't know shit, right? What I noticed was I shoot better with one fucking hand, a pistol. Okay, all the fucking, let me just kill everybody right now. All the fucking military commandos, and I spent damn near 21 years running this shit like this. You know what I mean? The military focuses on rifles, not pistols. I really don't even know anybody who, I got a fucking medal that say pistol expert. And I used to concede back then. You see what I'm saying? But it's on my DD-214. I'm a fucking pistol expert. You know what I mean? Because I qualify. But nobody even trains really on pistol.
That's when you were wearing fucking glasses.
Huh?
That's what you qualified when you were wearing fucking glasses. You don't wear them no more.
Nah, what happened was, like, I had LASIK. I had LASIK surgery.
Yeah, well, that shit don't win. That shit don't win anymore.
I had LASIK like 20 years ago. It's a lot of different issues. I had LASIK like 20 years ago. The LASIK you have to do every couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you got to get it redone. I didn't get it redone, and then I got other shit going on, like getting old, something called cataract, and then I got getting old, something called the with the reading where you can't see certain shit. So I have a combination of different things going on, and a lot of it has to do with age. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I have like multiple pairs of glasses. I have contacts, and then I have glasses for this and glasses for that.
You gotta get the joints that got the line in them.
Yeah, I have the joints that have the line on them, right? But I can't fucking drive with them.
Yeah, but you can shoot. You can shoot with them.
Regular movement, I just use my contacts because that's what I just need. Regular. I don't need to read the lines and have all of that. And I have my glasses on standby for special things. But I also got retina damage from being out in I've been doing construction and project management all of my life. All of my fucking life. And I don't know how much dust and how much fucking arcs from welding that you're going to fucking get. And they used to say, wear your eye protection. But when you're trying to get the shit done, the eye protection is always the secondary thing. And, you know, by the time they even really got serious about the shit, I was already fucked up. You know what I mean? The chemicals, the you know, dealing with, you know, I see the AFFF shit that's going on around YouTube about that. I've used AFFF to clean, you know what I mean? A lot of shit, you know what I mean? But I don't got cancer. So I can't get no, I called them, I was like, shit, I've been using AFFF since I was 17 years old. Shit, give me some of that. But I don't have cancer. There's lawsuits going around. I don't have cancer. But what I do have, and I don't know how many times AFFF done fell in my eye. It's giving motherfuckers all kinds of cancer. What it could have, I got chemical damage in my eye. Should it not give me, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I don't qualify for the lawsuit.
Yeah, but you still gotta wear the glasses, man. It's gonna help.
I wear my glasses, man.
When?
I wear my glasses.
I don't never see you with no fucking glasses.
Because I have my contacts on. You know these things called contacts?
Yeah.
You know they like glasses, right?
Yeah, motherfucker. Fuck you, right? So then I was wrong, and you're fucked. So.
Yeah, but this is seriously though, man. What's in the Patrick Irie? Who else is in here? What's on your list? Mr. Bullshitter. What's on the list?
I ain't seen no comments in a while.
Jason just get optics.
People got a comment. I ain't seen no comments in a while.
Hmm?
People ain't commenting in a while. Gotta see some comments.
I don't see it. Well, Jason put up a comment like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Whatever you get.
Comment a little bit. We're actually talking about guns now, so why don't people comment a little bit?
No, I just want to know what everybody 2024 shopping list, what it look like. What everybody 2024 shopping list look like.
Ammo, man. I'm not really planning on buying many guns, but
Ammo, man. Ammo motherfucking loaded, bro.
yeah, I'm not really planning on buying many guns, man. I'm not. Like,
Ammo loaded, man.
I wanted to get my shit ready for the two suppressor bills. I just wanted to get my shit for that, and then
Ammo's part of the game, man.
I don't think I'm gonna build or do much else with guns, but
Everybody out there posing. Everybody out there posing with the SD ammo and shit. Who had it first? What? Bash, you ain't even come get yours.
Dude, that's a long range game. What are you doing, J-Law?
We had it first. 2 Alpha Life had it first. You know what I mean? 2 Alpha Life had this first. We had this first, man. And Ryan didn't even drive his fucking 45 minutes over here to get his. You know, we had it first. Everybody on Instagram flexing like they got. I had it already. You know what I mean? Y'all got it.
Hey, Joe Voss said long range game. That's something I'd like to get into. I ain't really touched it at all, but I would like to get into that at some point. Maybe maybe the end of the year, beginning of the following. But right now, I'm focused on ammo and just getting better at shooting.
Yeah, we got calibers, man. What new calibers you getting, man? We have 308 right here. You know what I mean? We got lots and lots of that. You know what I mean? This has got caliber. What caliber is this, man? What caliber is that?
I can't see it.
We got calibers, man.
You got all the shit. You got everything.
What caliber is this, guy? You see it close better now?
It's 150 grain. It's 300 blackout.
Well, we got you seen this one? What caliber is this? We got calibers, man.
This shit's I can't see nothing. 308.
You got caliber. What about this one? What about this one? What about this one? What about this one?
That's 5.56.
Ah.
Before you even put it up, I've seen the box.
What about this one? What about this one?
At 45.
Oh, hold on. We ain't niggas got calibers, man.
Well, no, you got all of it. Every time we fucking go out, everything's loaded to the fucking hills.
We got calibers, man. Y'all be fucking around, man. Yo, what are we getting? We getting new calibers of what, man? What I got calibers.
Ain't everybody got that money on mail? What the fuck?
What we got here? What caliber?
5 something. I can't really see it much. 5.45.
Niggas even heard of this shit?
I have. Don't know much about it, but I have.
We got calibers, man. We got calibers, man. No, this is more 300. We got, man. I'm saying, I got boxes.
Last night I almost bought a 300 blackout upper, but I gotta wait and see what the fuck they do. But
you just buy the shit, man. Deal with the shit. Deal with the law after the fact, man.
Yeah.
Because riot? You worried about the pistol brace? As soon as they say the pistol brace
No,
ban,
because you have to understand. You have to understand that the fucking laws in every state are different with that shit. And I live too close.
listen, trust in technology, don't trust in the law. Because as soon as the fucking law says one thing, the technology is going to advance, and the law is not going to keep up.
I could always buy it for just in case, but not for fun because the laws are too stringent around where I live, and I can't.
War rifle,
huh?
Do you already got to go to war rifle?
Yep.
So don't worry about everything else. Everything else is a fucking toy.
I know, but I can't fucking shoot something that I can't fucking put a goddamn bracer stock on.
Well, guess what? If we work together, we'll have our own place and we just go shoot and nobody don't give a fuck. And you got a warrant, you can't come here. Fuck you. So just chill.
Well,
and that's in 2024. 2024 for Armel, besides the firearms and shit, is about a land acquisition because I'm tired of paying these motherfucking range fees and all of this shit. You know what I mean? For real.
I already told you, if you get something, I'll come help you build it.
Well, you getting it with me. So just join the fucking club. It's ours.
I told you. I'll help you build it if you get it.
It's ours. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm not worried. That's why I don't worry about it. Get what the fuck you want, bro. Because at some point we're gonna have our own shit. Private property, members only. Fuck you.
I'm with it.
So why do you worry about your purchase for?
Because ain't shit happened yet. So I gotta look out for me, brother.
It ain't happened yet. It take a year for the law to go into effect, man. Just do it to then, and I guarantee you, man, I don't be capping like that.
I do not think you do.
I don't be capping like that. But that's that's just something. Get what the fuck you want. Tell them niggas to suck your dick. Be a man up, nigga. Man the fuck up. Bofo, what up? Joe Vibe, man the fuck up, man. Get down and get slapped down, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, all your shit is registered though. Mine ain't.
The law said register, so I got clearances and shit. I had to deal. I got to deal with the government on a daily basis, man. So my shit is what they tell you to do. I do. So what the fuck am I worrying about a brace? They take away the brace. I need to register the shit. I'll fucking register it.
Yeah, it's just I understand that there's a lot of restrictions to it.
Ain't no fucking restrictions. It's the same form you fill out, gag. Listen.
There's a ton of restrictions about taking across state lines. That's what I'm saying. So just like for instance, Maryland does not allow SBRs of any kind at all.
Hold up. This is what you got to do, right? Stop listening to these internet gurus.
It's not, man. Look at the fuck up. You can't
listen. It's not exactly true, right? This is how this shit work, for real. Stop listening to these fucking gurus.
You have to let them know you're taking across state lines. Who the fuck wants to do that?
It's a lie. It's not all the way the truth. This is what I'm saying. The only thing you have to seriously do, if you frequent a place, right?
Like, Money Mike's laughing because we're arguing like brothers like we always do.
You're not listening. What do you, okay. The only thing you have to do is, you got a year in advance. Or you can send a letter, right? And say, hey, to that state police that I'm coming into town and I have these SBRs and that shit.
Yes, you can. So you have a full year to do that, and that's fine. But you also have to have a place of address, someone that lives there, and then you have to remember to do it every fucking year. Fuck that.
Yeah.
What's a bullshit?
See, you being crazy. Because all you have to do is list the fucking motor park or anything there. You don't need an address. It's staying on your person in your car, in your vehicle. It's just like motherfucking the ATM machine. It ain't that serious, bro. You making it out to be the naghead crying ass bitch shit that these fear mongers making it. But it
ain't no fear bullshit. It just seems, from what I've researched, it seems like a bunch of fucking bullshit that you have to do if you want to take it across state lines.
If you worried about that shit, you either gonna comply with the rules of it, right, or do it anyway, or do it at all. So if you're not gonna do it at all, don't even waste your time worried about it. You're gonna do it anyway, or you're gonna fucking comply with what they tell you to do. But if you worried about it and you ain't gonna do it anyway, and if you ain't gonna comply, then don't even think about the shit, bro. Because these gurus really don't know shit, man. I send it, it's an email. 50 states, send a fucking email.
Yeah, but your shit's not SBR. It's put in as a goddamn brace. And you don't even get texting that shit.
What the fuck difference it make? It ain't really no difference whether it was SBR or it's a brace or whatever. If you fucking
How the fuck is there not a difference when you get a stamp and you don't get a stamp? There's a fucking difference. There's got to be a fucking difference.
Hold up. This is the difference. If you register it, it's a brace, right? And you register it, right? And you don't have the stamp. You get a stamp back. If you don't have the stamp, you just leave the brace on there, right? But when you get your return back, your approval, you throw a stock on it and you good. What the fucking problem? Just don't throw the stock on it. The problem is everybody want to throw a stock on it before they get approved. Because stocks is cheap. A brace is $200. A brace is $100, $200. A stock is fucking $10. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, and that's the problem. That's the fear mongering that they selling, bro. Stocks is cheaper than braces, bro. So it's like, what the? I want to.
Depends on what you got.
They want to throw across straight lines before they shit get approved, and that's why they applying that shit on me. Don't fall for the. I talk to this channel every day. Don't fall for the brainwashing bullshit, bro.
Man, ain't nobody falling for shit, motherfucker. Listen, in Maryland, you cannot have an SBR. You cannot have one.
Jova, click the fucking link, man. Because I sit here and when everybody else said bucking, I registered. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm not registering shit because you got no. I didn't register shit because you have there's no proof of shit. You got no stamp, no nothing. So what the fuck is it really registered as?
You got a fucking email of approval.
What the fuck is that? What is that? That's not a stamp. When you get a stamp with an SBR, you're supposed to keep the stamp with your firearm.
Hold up. What you're not understanding is when you get an SBR, whether it's a brace or a stock, once that thing is approved as an SBR is an SBR. The only reason why the form was changed, because if the legislation changed to counter that shit, that they could disapprove it.
No, they just got your ass. This is what happened.
Yo, a lot of fear mongering is going on. If somebody want to come in, and I'm gonna invite Jova to talk about I'm partially right, yo.
He knows partially now, motherfucker. He knows his shit for sure. He knows his shit, so I would like for him to come in and clarify because he definitely knows his shit.
I'm come on in, Jova, talk your shit. I'm gonna just click the link.
I'm not saying I'm 100% right, but I'm just saying I would like for him to come in so that I can understand a little bit better.
You act like you travel out of state all the time, any motherfucking way.
I go to shoot to Maryland all the time, and so I want to be able to use it.
You're gonna use it anyway. Ain't nobody gonna tell on you anyway. Yo, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Come on in, Joe. I'll clarify it, please. I'm just trying to understand it as well, but if you're still in here. or anyone that understands it. Putting on a show tonight, aren't we? I love our mail, but this shit is fun.
Shut up. Let me let Jovan in, man. I had to use the bathroom. Don't get shit, Jovan. Let me wash my hands.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, thanks for having me on. Hey, so, hey, can you hear me? Yeah. Hey, so both of you guys are partially right? So, in order to travel across state lines with an NFA item, right, you do have to fill out ATF form 5320.20, notifying the ATF that you intend on traveling to whichever location you're going to with an NFA item, right? And they'll sign your stuff and they'll give you, I want to say it's a temporary exportation license or permission or whatever to do that. Now, the problem you run into is that some states you're not allowed to have SBRs.
That's what I'm saying. Maryland, you can't.
State you want to don't have FBR. You go to Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia, motherfucker. Right. You act like you go to Connecticut, dude.
So here's the
you're right, Joe, but I'm talking about his unique situation. That motherfucker don't go nowhere.
Yeah. So here's
you go to DC, it'd be a miracle.
Yeah. So here's the deal right here. So what you do if you have a rifle that you turn into an SBR, and it's on an NFA registry, what you can do is if you go into a state that prohibits NFA items, SBRs in particular, you can remove the fending feature or the feature that makes it an SBR, i.e. if you have a short barrel rifle and you can take off the vertical stock and you can take off the butt stock and turn it into a pistol if that state allows it, right? And then when you get back to your home state, you just put everything else back on. So there is provisions for a temporary exportation of NFA items in the U.S. Now, again, the issue you run into, there's a few states where you can't have SBRs. Now, believe Maryland, you have to have a heavy barrel AR.
Yep.
It has to be engraved. So the workaround around that is you get a heavy barrel, 300 blackout. You have it engraved, heavy barrel. You register it as an SBR. When you go to Maryland, you take off the stock. It's no longer an SBR, right? Because that's the feature that makes it an SBR. Even though the lower receiver is it has a variance, SBR boomstick 001, whatever you're gonna have that variance engraved on that. It's no longer an SBR at that point. And a lot of times you don't have when you engrave that variance on it, it just has to be like so many so high and so deep, right? And it doesn't have to be visible. If you look at some of the manufacturers, Radian firearms for one, if you look at a Radian lower receiver, you can't even see where they put the serial number on them because it's up under where the upper receiver mates. As long as it's on there.
But that's my point. Is there's so many restrictions, even if a state allows pistols, right? So there's like you're saying, like you're 100% correct because I used to live in Maryland. You have to have a heavy barrel. Mm-hmm. So what if my gun doesn't have a heavy barrel, right? So
again, like I said, right, if you plan on traveling to these states that's like that a lot or transiting through it and stopping, you just go ahead, you juke the stats, get a heavy barrel. That's
right, but it doesn't mean, I'm sorry to cut you off, but it doesn't. So I'm in WV, Maryland's 15, 20 minutes away, depending on 30 minutes away, depending on how you drive. But, so I buy shit according to where I live.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's my point is Maryland does not allow SBRs, right? So if the ATF does come back and say, hey, no pistol braces, well, that means in Maryland you can't have SBRs. So therefore, if I don't have a heavy barrel, I can't use it in Maryland, correct?
Yeah, but you live in West Virginia, so what's the issue with Maryland?
Because I shoot
You shoot in
90%
Maryland.
of the time in Maryland. Right.
All right. So again, this is what you do, right? You get the rifle, or you get it with a heavy barrel, right? Once if they come back in Congress, because ATF doesn't make laws, they enforce the laws made by Congress.
Right.
Congress says you can't have this, right? Then you remove it and you shoot it as a pistol. Everyone gets all this stuff about 3 points of contact and everything else and all this other bullshit. Yes, a stock makes it easier to shoot a firearm with a longer barrel. It gives you increased accuracy and all the good stuff. A brace makes it easier too. But guess what? You can shoot that thing without a stock or a brace.
Yes, you can, but that's not what I'm willing to do.
Oh, okay.
So I understand, and I just don't go to Maryland. I get that.
So if you're not willing to do it, it's a dead argument and it's a circular argument. So you just don't do it.
Right.
I mean, there's really nothing. I'm not being a smart ass. There's no.
No. I don't think you are, man. I don't.
If you want to do something, like I said from the beginning, if you want to do it and you ain't worried about, like I went to arm down there, and that's when the shit first went down. And both folks tell you I had brakes on everything. I ain't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have brakes. Guess what? Because I have my shit that said I'm registered and I don't have to take my shit off. And I ain't give a fuck.
But that's because you're registered. I'm not doing that because that registry to me was some bullshit. Because you're not getting a stamp. You're not getting a stamp saying it's an SBR, and you're not getting anything saying it's a fucking pistol.
On your principle, you're absolutely right? So don't talk about the shit then, because it's your choice whether you're going to follow the law or not.
Of course I'm going to talk about it. Suck my dick. Are you kidding me? Like, we're talking about this shit right now.
About the law, the law got two ways. They got the law and they got the outlaw. If you want to be an outlaw,
I agree with you on that.
And you can't worry about the law if you're an outlaw. I ain't never know an outlaw that worried about the law.
Armel, listen, that's cool. Listen, but stop talking about it on here. Let's put it that way.
I'll talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. God damn it! And Happy New Year. But
Happy New Year to you too, you crazy motherfucker.
Nigga.
What's up, Bolt?
Face, everybody. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
We got Armel worked up like a little bitch.
You didn't get me worked up, you bitch ass motherfucker. Good.
Oh Mel, I see you was putting up ammo on the joint. Your orders came in?
My orders, yo, I'm good, bro. I keep it stacked. I just get low here and there.
I see more too today. They going crazy with these cuts right now. It's an ammo grab. $7.99, $8.99, $5.56.
2024, Bovo. That's what I want to talk about. Because he talking about he can't get because he worried about some law, but he want to be an outlaw nigga. He want to be an outlaw, but he worried about the law. I ain't never know no crooks that was worried about the fucking.
Hey, Armel, stop being sensitive. Listen to your fucking shirt.
Hey, I'm not arguing.
Hey, here's something you can do right here. Here's a workaround, right? If you don't want to get the assembly and everything else, you can get it. Just don't use it and then sell it later, or get the components. And it doesn't take a PhD to assemble. And
Joe, I think you misunderstanding what he's saying. He's not worried about getting it. He live in West Virginia. They can have it. Them motherfuckers can have machine guns if they feel like it.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Technicality of the law and being able to take it when he want to take it. So he want to be an outlaw everywhere. You know what I mean? But he don't want to. He want to be an outlaw that's worried about the law. I ain't never heard a motherfucker that sell crack and worried about that's professional. Selling crack. You know what I mean? And that's what this motherfucker talking about. So you don't even gotta dig too deep into it, bro.
Y'all tripping.
We're gonna start on smashing that bad, hey, because he don't sell drugs within 1,000 feet of the school. Motherfucker, 2001.
Man, but yeah, 2024, fellas.
What we
Made it
getting?
through
What we getting, baby?
We made it through another one. I don't know. You know what I wish I could put on my list? But I don't know what the wait time is on it. I want a full auto, man.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I want to go.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. So what kind, man? What kind of fully? I'm not in your business or anything else. I don't know if you're a SOT or you're going to get a pre-86 fully transferred.
That's where I'm at right now, Joe. I have no clue of how, nothing. I mean, I know I have an idea of what I would want to make my first item, but I don't know about how to go about doing it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of curious too, because
Hit me up on IG and everything else, and I can give you some information on some people and places that sell fully transferable pre-86 full autos. Now the problem is because they get scarcer and scarcer. They're very, very expensive.
Yeah, I see. Because I see like on Gunbroker, I mean stuff like that. You see where they have them fully auto.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
about that, right?
Say again.
So I got a question. Maybe you can answer it. Maybe somebody in the chat can answer it. So if you're SOT, right? If you get your FFL and you get your SOT, do you have to still call the ATF to transfer across state lines and all that bullshit?
To transfer or to transport?
To transport.
No. So, well,
there you go.
Yes and no.
Get your SOT and call it the fucking day.
Yeah. So yes, you can travel with stuff and everything else, but again, go and research it because those rules change all the time. I'm not going to wade into that one. The one of the beauties about being an SOT with the appropriate license, you can build and manufacture post-6 autos. Now, the bad thing about that is, and check it, and I'll do the research on it. Once SOT expires, you can no longer possess it because those are post-86 NFA items, post-86 machine guns, right? And that's like the gift and the curse of it. You can go get dealer samples and everything else, and there's like a little bit of a wiggle room / great. But before anyone does anything, man, check with your local IOI. IOI, and then check with, go back and look at the ATF rules for yourself, then also look at your state rules, because some states, if they illegal for people that's not as.
Now, I have a conversation. I was chopping it up with my man Jay the Shooter. You know what I mean? I was chopping it up, and that's another cat I want to thank. You know what I mean? Because he, like, seriously, being that he local. When I first got into firearms, I was watching his videos and stuff like that. And I'm gonna give a shout out to my man down in Florida, the dude with Locks and Loaded. You know what I mean? Because it was through Locks and Loaded. Locks and Loaded did a video way back when where he was on some pro-black shit, and he was connecting like a lot of black channels. If you go back in the archives, he's like, well, these black channels, and these guys got some dope stuff. And it led me to Jay the Shooter before the fully auto shit and RGG and, different people, which connected all of us. So give him a shout out to Locks and Loaded. If you ain't following his channel, follow him. But Jay the Shooter, we had a conversation about this. So I asked him, because he'd be doing events all over and all kinds of stuff. He's just like, I asked him the process to becoming, a FFL and SOT. It ain't that goddamn different. If you straight, you straight. If you could get a firearm, illegally get a firearm, you should be able to motherfucking get your FFL SOT.
So one of the biggest hurdles about getting FFL standing, and you can do the research on it. It's not really so much with the ATF and the IRS that falls upon them. It's your local zoning A lot of states, some places, if you have a house or you have an HOA, they will only allow certain types of home-based businesses. A lot of places, a lot of cities require you to have a storefront in order to get that business license if you live in a city. And they'll throw all these requirements in there to say, hey, you gotta have triple locks, double locks, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Then it just becomes cost prohibitive to get the space, to get the inventory and everything else. And then one thing that I'm sure Armel can talk to is establishing business credit, because a lot of people
Bass don't like that conversation.
to be a right. So a lot of your mom and pops or your home based FFLs, they say, hey Q, I want to get a gun. All right, what do you want? All right, let me call my distributor. I'll order. It should be here in 3 days. Agents do that. Those things that's somewhat prohibitive. You don't have enough money up front to make these large purchases.
What up?
With distributors and everything else, So, but if you're good with and your clientele understands that, yeah, I can get you this said firearm at 5% over my cost, and they're good with that, then it'll work out. Also, what people fail to realize that the profit margin, the margins in guns isn't that great. Selling like these things you got back in 85, $70,000 and shit like that. So a lot of places make their money off ammunition sales, right? Because I'm only buying a gun, but I'm buying a ton of bullets, magazines, cleaning supplies, and lights and lasers and all that other stuff. But again, having it is great if you're going to get into that. It opens up a lot of things to do.
Because one of the things I'm gonna say, I saw the shooter, right? He said the process is straight. If you straight, you straight. You shouldn't have any problem. One of the things I noticed that's happening around here in Virginia, in this area of Virginia I'm living in, right? If there's a problem, because I got an ill ass HOA. These motherfuckers will give you a motherfucking ticket for your grass being too low, not too high. They give it to you for too high too, but they give you shit for too low too. If you got piss stains in your grass, these motherfuckers will give you goddamn a fucking notice, right? My HOA crazy, but the shit is right. What I see, I got 15 FFLs like within a half a mile. So the thing is, what they tend to do is my HOA allows it, right? But when I see people in other communities, the HOA doesn't allow, like Ace Hardware and Ryan been there. I mean, Smashing That Bass been there. They put the FFL at the fucking Ace Hardware.
You can say my real name here, probably.
Yeah, you can always run out of space because
you run out of address, bro. But that's business anywhere. If you run it, and that's another fucking stupid ass thing. If you running a fucking business, and this is how what I know Ryan hate when I do this business shit, but if you running the business and you got an FFL, and the FFL is supposed to be a license to do business in firearms, you can't use your house address, stupid ass. You can't, because it eliminates you, it cripples you. Do not, even if you operating out of your house, get a fucking separate mailing address and get a fucking doing business address. You got to do that, bro.
I never said I hated it. You're a liar.
It hurts you more than it helps you. I know some people want to write off their fucking living room as a fucking tax write-off, but the shit, on the longer game, it don't pay for itself properly. Rent a fucking place. Like I got this place out in Ashburn and it's 2 Out for Life. You look us up. My address is in Ashburn, some fucking where it's a share co-op, share fucking office space, a virtual office space. Mail go there, XYZ, credit card. None of that shit come to my house. Because that's the key to getting business credit and building your inventory. But it's also the key to that fucking ATF. If you got a separate business address, Then you don't got to deal with the fucking ATF.
You talking about it? You talking about a reference to trying to become an FFL, but just don't using your home address for it?
Any fucking business.
Oh yeah.
What it applies to the FFL, it applies to the FFL problematically because if you just a regular ass person like me, you, if you want to get your FFL, you're gonna run into problems with your HOA or with your town or with your everything.
Yeah, but
before you get into getting your FFL, look up the places that boom. I'm gonna get where it's lenient. That's close to you. 10, 15 minutes away, 30 minutes away.
Let me
finish. You get over there, right? You get a fucking mailing address there. I'm setting up a site here. You rent out a space at fucking Ace Hardware or wherever the fuck will let you, the fucking tailor shop, the dry cleaners. And that's where you're selling your guns from. So when anybody want to buy a gun, a silencer, a suppressor, they come in there to get it.
Yeah, I was going to say that somebody we all know, you know, he does videos, and I peeped it because he was getting deliveries. He was like, "Hold on, I'll be right back. Something just came in," and he's a FFL. He actually builds. He got his own brand and all that. You know, so I was bugging like, yo, because the way his room is like, it's a bedroom. You know what I'm saying? He's filming it live.
Guns Out TV.
Huh?
You talking about Guns Out TV?
Nah, or Armament. My man.
Yeah, he dope. Big Dre. Right.
Right, Big Dre.
And a lot of FFLs that do that in their house. Home FFLs.
And then a friend of mine that's in Charlotte, he was telling me, he was like, yo, Kyle, we could do it. He was like, you just got to get your joint tight where you got everything bolted in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as your storages goes and your
but it depends on your HOA.
I wouldn't personally feel comfortable with that. I would definitely wait until I'm able to set it up to a point where I have an actual place of business to do it out of. If I'm talking about the house, I'm talking about when I see I want land.
I mean, you can't go big all the time. Starting out as a home FFL is actually the starter way. If you could do it in your home, if your HOA allow it, if your town allow it, do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I got a question.
Renting mortgage, taking on an asset when you ain't that much coverage on a firearm sale, man. Ain't that much profit margin on that shit. I don't know what y'all think that the gun stores make all these motherfuckers living in trailer parks, bro.
Yeah, but then you got to do transactions, you got to do sales and all that from your home address. I wouldn't. If that's the case, I wouldn't. I'm not doing that. Like,
yeah, I feel I could be wrong because I mean, obviously I've never done it, but I feel like if you had a business, they can't link you to the business as far as your home. Like, just my thought. Like, there's got to be a link somewhere.
I do that now. I do it now. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a business under my and you know, it didn't start that way, but I've closed the office part of it down, and now I've shifted everything back over to the home addresses so I can stay in tune with, you know, whoever's communicating with me business wise. So now my home address is now my company address as well. But I'm just saying with that type of business, I'm just saying in general, like they're saying like don't do it from your home, but have a business like a brick and mortar, I guess, like away from your house, but like your name's linked to everything. Like, so they're not at some point going to associate your business to your home. Like, I feel like they don't. It depends on how you do it. You know what I mean? If it's an LLC,
Joe, I'm sure Joe Vaugh has the answer, and that's cool because he's very legit. But I'm just asking because I feel like it can be linked in some way. Like,
so one thing, right? So one of the ways to do it, you got this Zelle from corporations is Zelle, where you think into it, you can have a corporate address that's separate from your thing. Remember, in most states, like where the state that I live in, I got a state license, right? I'm registered with the state and everything else.
I'm putting my cowboy hat back on.
My license allows
Don't
me.
do it. It's Old Town Road. Don't do it. Don't do it.
My license
Fuck.
business
You said
throughout.
Old Town Road.
So remember, you are a home-based FFL, and this could be different for selling the guns. Some states got different ordinances and everything else. There's nothing that really says that you can't conduct that transaction in a police parking lot. It's a legal transaction. As long as you have the appropriate license and your license allows you to do business statewide, you don't have to conduct it at your house. Now, a lot of people do it, and they attempt to write off parts of their house, whatever they use for their home business and everything else. Armel is correct. Armel is correct on two instances of this. When you start selling guns and everything else, you got those people that's going to try and jack you, right?
Yeah.
They might, they're breaking into gun stores now, so it's easier to catch a lick on a home-based FFL than it is on a gun store because they got a different security. One of the things that home-based FFLs, to my knowledge, generally don't have is a large inventory on hand because lots of times they just don't have operating capital to have 50 might have their personal guns in there. But a lot of home-based FFLs, they'll say, want this gun, all right? This is
I don't know about anyone else, but he's breaking up bad.
well, they'll say, this is my price. Come back in 3 days, or I notify you the gun is in. They'll come back, purchase the firearm, complete the transaction, right? Mm-hmm. So that's one of the things about being small time or a small volume FFL. Mm-hmm. Inventory on.
Yeah, he's breaking up.
Ray, talk your shit. He a home-based FFL, so Ray, say your shit.
No, I was jumping in. I was trying to hear what Joe Val was saying. I heard him say something about now I'm not sure what type of business he was saying conducting at the like at a police department or something like that. That's what I was jumping in for because I didn't hear that part. So if you can repeat that.
No, Ray. Hey, Ray, just for your application, what I was saying is depending upon the business, some states, right? And since you are in that industry currently, like if you're a home-based FFL, like some states don't restrict or place restriction on where you can conduct the transaction as long as it's legal. Because it's the same thing. I'm a home-based FFL. If I go to a gun show and sell a gun there, I'm still doing it under my business and under the purviews of that. So in some states, it's legal to conduct a lawful transaction in a fucking parking lot.
Well, with the FFL, you can only do it. There's only two places you can do it: your place of business or at a gun show. That's it. You can't do it. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it anywhere else.
But that depends on the state because where I live,
that's the ATF period.
So that's a federal law. It has to be
that's the ATF. It has to be. Yeah, you can't do it anywhere else but at wherever your place of business. So if you're sitting there, say, if you start your FFL is at your house, and say you decide that you're going to have customers coming to your house to pick up, to buy guns, they have to go there. You can't go, say down the street and do it, or say in front of the local police department. You can't do that. Now, you can buy guns as far as being an FFL. You can buy a gun anywhere, So that's like with me. I can go, if say somebody's selling a gun in Georgia, all right, for a damn good price, I can go to Georgia and get that gun, or I can go anywhere and buy a gun anywhere, but it's underneath that business. Now, if I decide that particular gun, say, if I do go, go somewhere and I find this gun for dirt cheap and, I want it for my personal collection, when I get back home, then I can transfer it over to myself.
Hey, Ray, I have a question.
So real quick, so I live in West Virginia, and according to the law that I looked up for WV, you can sell a firearm privately to an individual. Now, you take responsibility with that. Mm-hmm. So I guess if that person goes out and shoots someone, you're responsible for it. Now, they do have a form that you can fill out, or you're supposed to have the person fill out. I guess it's almost like a form that you would almost fill out at a gun store, but in WV, you can sell privately to people without breaking the law.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you used to be able to do that in Virginia also, but then Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I could have swore Virginia changed it where you have to do that transaction now at a gun store or at
Right.
an FFL, because you have
Right.
to do the 4473 and all that stuff.
Yep. But
So I
like
mean,
I said,
to me, it's better to be safe than sorry. I mean, if you're
no,
gonna sit there,
no,
yeah,
100%. In the past, I've, whatever, but and I've kind of just been like, okay, well, it makes better sense for me if I'm doing anything to go through the correct channels. But in WV, you are safe with doing that as far as the laws. But like I said, it's up to your discretion. So it's one of those things where it's like, well, do you know who you're selling to or not? Because you could be fucked. But
yeah.
it is still a thing in WV where you're fine. At this point, I go through the proper channels if I do anything. But
I
The
mean,
crazy
I'm still an American and all that, but I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't feel comfortable anyway. Like, I'm not meeting somebody.
You don't have to have that much inventory. Yo, this is bulk.
I understand. I'm just saying, like, I understand, but it's like where I lay my head is where I lay my head. Where I conduct business is where I conduct business. I could do a home business with the magazine because I'm not hand-to-hand meeting clients and doing transactions. That's my house is my house. I gotta separate that traffic and that transaction and all that from.
I agree with that.
No, but look, it depends on how you're doing it. Okay. Now with me, strangers don't come to my house. The only people who sit there and buy guns from my house are people that I know.
100%.
I don't sit there.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't sit there and I mean, because my house
Right.
was showing up on Google as a sporting goods store, and I had it removed. I'm like, nah, I don't want my shit up there because I actually was sitting out in my garage one time, and a dude walked up or whatever. Hey, I'm trying to find such and such or whatever, And I mean, he's just looking around. I'm like, I don't like this shit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So yeah, I didn't like that, But yeah, now back to the whole thing what Armel was saying, like with Jay the Shooter. Jay, if I'm not mistaken, he has an office, but see, Jay doesn't keep inventory there unless that change. What if he sits there, and I don't even know if he sells guns like that. I think his is normally, for the events and stuff that they do.
He doesn't.
He sells firearms in order to keep up with his.
Well, you have to. You have to sell at least a handful of them. Let me take it back. 1 or 2 guns a year.
You got minimal sales. You got to keep, right? You have a Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a minimum that you have to do. Now, like I said, there's no, nothing saying how many you have to sell, throughout the year. But at least if you sell something, then you got to have, some type of website or whatever. And your website doesn't have to have inventory of, like a list of firearms up there. You could just have a website saying, hey, this is such and such. If you want to, if you're interested in purchasing, call this number and, do it that way.
But
go ahead.
I think the problem, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think the problem with your house is, like, all you have to do is say, hey, I sell firearms, and someone that's showing up that doesn't want to be lawful is coming for the wrong reason.
What you mean? You lost me. What you mean?
They coming for the wrong reason because you got a YouTube page, bro, and you flexing your shit. They coming. They see you what you got, and they want what you got. So
Yeah,
that's
like-
not. That
like
same
For
goes to different platforms, even without an FFL, bro.
but for instance, like, so there's a shop like 10 minutes from my house that I didn't even know about it till I walked in there today to buy a firearm, and they're like, yeah, they ran the truck through the front door and they took 50 guns. And I'm like, what? I didn't hear about that. And they're like, yep, that's what they did. Now
They did that at a pawn shop in Charlotte where I'm at. They did. Remember I was telling you, man, like they did that. They ran in a pawn shop, a pretty nice big, right on the main strip and all that. ran in and took 37 guns.
Yeah,
that's
they're
why I'm
like, they're like our inventory's low because this is what happened.
Yeah,
I'm like,
What I know about crime, and I might be, you know what I mean, I might be a detective or some shit like that, and you know, or a retired professional fucking criminal. You know what I mean? From what I know about crime, a lot of the major like rampant shit, it has to do with insurance fraud. And that's
yeah,
up to the fucking.
I mean, it's possible, but this is the thing up here by me is they took
firearm business is not a very profitable business, bro.
that's very possible. But the thing is, from what the guy was telling me, and I've been there a couple times, not a ton, but
Bullshit.
apparently they changed the layout. They took a bunch of everything they took was 22s, and it's like they had a Thompson. They had a Thompson on the fucking wall that no one even touched. So it's kind of
don't misunderstand me. If I ever was to get into it in any additional level, I'm not doing it for no money. I'm doing it for just the adventure of.
But there's been a lot of this shit up here, man. Like in the past.
And the benefits. With money comes benefits, bro. If he's worried about, if my man Smashing That Bass is worried about crossing straight lines with the SOTs or these machines,
this motherfucker don't stop. You don't stop, motherfucker. You don't fucking stop, dude.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't. I'm saying
if you're worried about shit, you got two options.
Sensitive ass bitch.
Pay your taxes or get your FFL, man. Yo, it's either business or comply. Business or comply. Everybody else shut the fuck up.
I've been thinking about it, honestly.
Get your FFL and stop fucking playing. Get the silencer sent to your house and stop fucking waiting. It take like I don't know how long it take to get your FFL SOT. I think Jay the Shooter told me that it take probably about.
I don't know what the process is, but I'm thinking about it.
Jay the Shooter
Stop crying, Armel. Stop fucking crying, you little bitch. Stop crying. Fuck. You keep fucking saying dumbass shit. Fucking dumb motherfucker.
It's a shorter time to take your SOT than waiting for a fucking can.
I know you keep saying dumbass shit though.
It's not dumb.
What the fuck you keep talking about it for?
So the SOT is what allows me to operate and purchase
SBRs, yeah, NFA items. So SBRs and suppressors.
So your SOTs, there's different types of FFLs that's attached to your SOT, right? So you got your basic FFL, which is a type 3, then you got like a type 7, which is a manufacturer, then you got a manufacturer of ammunition, you have a manufacturer of destructive devices, you have an importer of firearms and everything else. So you have to, I don't know them off the top of my head, I can't remember.
So how easy is it to get like to get suppressors and guns sent to your house? Like how easy is it to get that license?
No, well once you have your FFL, once you have your FFL, it's just paying the depending on how you set it up, the fee. And the fee is at a minimum $500 a year. Yeah. So and then all you have to take
but I'm saying the process. How easy is it to?
It's no one knows, because you can go in and apply for your license and do your interview and get approved in a week, or it could take you 6 months, because whoever's reviewing your stuff might say that, well, what's your security? What's your business plan? How you going to do that? So you really don't have a crystal ball to say that definitively it takes a month.
So it's going to vary. So it's just like waiting for a suppressor, pretty much.
No. Right. Now the hardest part about the whole FFL thing is your with your local jurisdiction and stuff like that. You know, your HOA, the city that you live in, and all that stuff. That's the thing that can shut you down. So what I would tell anybody, if you're taking and trying to do that, what you want to take and do is just start up a business of, some other thing. You don't want to sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm starting up a gun business. All right.
Right.
You don't want to do that. What you want to take and do is start up, say Joe Blow's
Nail
what
it,
is
gun.
it? Clothing store. And then what you take and do, with your gun business, you set that up as a DBA. So you already, as far as that, you have your business or your main business, your LLC up underneath your house. Then you have your DBA, which would be your gun business. So you want to sit there and do it like that. You don't want to sit there and just automatically, just, oh yeah, it's gonna be, Joe Blow's guns and camping gear or something like that. So you more than likely will get shut down.
So you're saying it's like the gun thing would be like a spinoff of something else.
Yeah.
Right.
So selling guns would be essentially an expansion of your original business that you already have at that location and everything.
Right, but do you have to prove anything with the original business?
Hold on, do you have to do what?
Do you have to prove that something's going on with the original business to have?
No, all you're taking and doing, if you have an LLC, you get your LLC, then you go through and you get all your state business license, then whatever, if your county or wherever your parish or whatever, if you have to do any type of business registration there, you have all that stuff right there taken care of also.
Gotcha.
Now the thing that you want to take and do afterwards, say like when it comes down to the whole sales part of it, you want to be tax exempt, so you got to go through and get your I forgot what it's called, your tax exempt certificate or whatever from the state. Now every state is going to be different, but you
Right.
want to make sure you have all your stuff lined up, and the easiest way to take and do that is just go ahead.
So FFLs is tax exempt.
All
Well,
business is tax exempt.
You get a tax exempt because what you're purchasing goods for resale.
Also, you don't pay taxes on the sale that you purchase, but once you resell it, the buyer pays
the buyer pays taxes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's about to say they pulling
then,
one on us.
And then one of the other things too.
About to say, with them taxes on all my purchases, with them taxes that they exempt.
And one of the other things too that you want to look at is some distributors require you to buy a certain amount of inventory from them at the beginning. Some of them don't, some of them do. It's like my first distributor required me to take I think I had to purchase at least, I think it was 10 guns. So 10 guns, I mean, I spent right off the bat easily $5,000 on those 10 guns.
Yeah, but
some of those guns are still sitting here.
Right, but it's so, and maybe I'm not understanding the whole thing, but my thing for me would be, I guess, personal purchases. So, if you can get the personal purchases into your house, but I'm gonna imagine that there's some kind of catch to that. So,
what you mean?
Yeah, so first of all, you don't want to get an FFL strictly for enhancing your personal collection. That is frowned upon.
Right. I mean, I'm not planning on quitting my job and selling guns, so that's
You ain't making no money.
You ain't gonna do that
like that. Yeah.
But
you're not making no money. But the
you
thing
ain't
is,
gonna
I mean,
quit your job, period, to do
say
no
like,
entrepreneurship.
if you see, like certain guns that you like or whatever, what you would take and do, you would take and order that gun from the distributor. Once that gun comes in, then all you have to take and do, is transfer that gun to your to yourself. Just like you would do with anybody else. Now, some states are different. I mean, if I do that, with a firearm that I want, I take and do the whole background check and a 4473, and I do that on every one of them that I get for myself.
Yeah, but that's only because you sell firearms.
Well, if you got an FFL, I mean, you got to do that regardless.
But I understand that. What I'm saying is, it's not a person. You're not doing it as a personal thing. You're doing it because you sell firearms. So the benefit is you can also get some for yourself.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
So
because that's what we said earlier. I mean, there's nothing that says how many you have to sell. You just have to sell something. So I can sit there and say, you know what? I sold one gun, but for
Right.
myself, I bought 20. You know, transfer 20 to myself.
So then, right. So then you're saying honestly, I guess for certain
Question for you, Bass.
for certain purposes, you only have to sell one, and then the rest could be for you.
Yeah.
I got a question
Yeah.
for you, Bass.
Yeah.
Over the past 5 years, how many guns have you sold?
I'm not getting into that.
Okay, well then, so you can damn near sell guns. Get your FFL. Stop fucking playing.
I'm not planning on selling. I'm not planning on selling nothing else. But, yeah.
If she get hard, sell the motherfuckers.
Bass said I ain't planning on selling nothing else.
No. I've pretty much got rid of all my cheaper shit, and I ain't selling nothing else. I'm keeping all
That's
my
the
shit.
love. That's the love. Yo. Thanks, Smashing That Bass. Yo, Smashing That Bass is 2 out for life. He in this channel. I might have to add him to this page. If you ain't check his page, he got like sporting and fishing. Dude make like airbrush fishing.
It's been a while, but yeah,
Fishing lures and fishing baits, yo.
it's been a while.
Literally, it's been a while, but that's what he does. That's how he created his channel, and he does firearms too. He loves firearms, and he about that life. You know what I mean?
I
He's
love the shit out of him.
not just a guest on his channel or a subscriber. He's my friend. He been in my crib. We broke bread. We ride. You know what I mean?
I look homeless.
Bass, that's my next mission, Bass. I need to know how to go catch some food, man. So I need to learn how to fish and hunt, man.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
it.
I can look,
Let's do
I
it.
catch it, but I ain't cleaning shit. I'm gonna catch and eat. That's it. All that shit that come in between. I mean, Ray don't do that.
I'll help you clean it. Don't worry about it.
You know, that's like
Yeah,
I got a
dude.
buddy of mine been trying to get me out there hunting for the longest.
Between Charlotte and NC and West Virginia, it's a lot of water. You know,
Yeah,
make a lifestyle out of it if need be. You know.
we're gonna see each other eventually, brother.
Yo, I want to thank Ray. Ray, thanks for filling us in on a lot of shit.
Yeah, appreciate it, Ray.
Ray,
No problem, man. Shoot, y'all
Yeah,
got my
yeah,
number. Hit me up anytime.
You dope. Dope.
and I shout Ray out earlier, man. But I speak to Ray on a regular basis. He's also local to me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Look at that hat. Look at that hat. Look at that hat. You see that? You see that?
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, look at that hat, man.
I'm flexing.
You got a flex on you. I ain't got yo. I sent my goons on you. I sent my goons to flex on you. You know what I mean?
It is dope. It's the first time I wore it. It's been sitting up on my dresser since I bought it, but
Word up.
I'm
Word
on
up.
the last already.
I do want to shout everybody out in the chat and let them know that I've been writing everybody's names down. I suck at YouTube. I suck. So I'm about to tighten up and make
Well,
sure.
don't forget me, man. Don't fucking forget me, goddammit.
Yeah, I gotta tap in. And everybody in the chat, I'm gonna make it my initiative to actually go and make sure I tap into everybody's page, show love, and we can move on. You know.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna shout out, man. I ain't shout out Volvo, man, but Volvo 400, man. We talk about this shit, and Volvo, yeah, you know, Volvo dude, man. I'm gonna shout you out, man. Volvo is the project, man. He mentioned something, man. He know I'm an innovator. You tell me some shit, you can't. Let me tell you the secret, man. And if anybody didn't know me, you know Dutch, you know Alvin Battles. You know, I got Champ and all them boys out there, and my man Garv out there. They not in the chat. They not punching in the chat, but they ain't here listening because I was talking to them on the phone while I muted myself. But you can't tell me shit, because if you tell me shit, the shit is happening. I already got it in the motherfucking mix. If you tell me shit, I'm thinking about the viability and vote that dude. You know what I mean? This dude right here. On the left of the screen or however y'all seeing it, he has a conversation about something, he puts something on me, and then Cass, what do you think? And this is how a wife relationship B. And a lot of time I'm on the phone. I'm on a phone and I'm on speaker. So she's sitting here. She's not paying me no mind, and she's not paying me no mind. But when I say, Cass, what you think? I'm already 5,000 units ahead of. I'm like a million miles. 0 to 100 real quick. I'm that nigga. It's not nothing like original, but it's 0 to 100 real quick. It's like, damn, do this. And it was like, yeah, why not this? But at the same time, I shot back out to him. He sent me the energy, and I bounced it back to him. That's why he on this motherfucker. You all know I'm not on this YouTube. My man dropped 2 videos and got motherfucking like, God damn, how you get all the motherfucking buttons just click real quick. On 2 videos, it was like, yo, what the fuck?
Because it was 45, 50 videos, almost an hour long. That's what happened.
You know what I mean? But he dropped that shit, and I was like, yo, I'm 100 miles and running. And he motivate me, you know what I mean? He what I call him is the idea man.
Yeah,
you know
we got to find some digital Ritalin for your ass, Armel.
Yeah,
what?
That's
some digital Ritalin. Slow
Armel like me, he fucked up. Armel fucked up.
Yo, emphasize, man. Share that, man. You done spent the most time with me out of a lot of the brothers on here.
I'm the white Armel. So because me and him argue like fucking brothers, man. I love Armel, but we fucking argue like shit. Fuck him.
Nah, I just feel like it's a dope community, man. It's a dope community. I feel like when he touched on ideas, I just feel like it's so much, man. I got into it because of my own interests, right? And of course, the mutual interest is guns, of course, right? But I'm saying like the life, the what, when, why, how, all of that kind of played a part. Even me and Joval, we chop it up. And you know what I'm saying about certain things, and even things that's not even a part of guns, like Joval comment. So it's like we ping pong off each other's energy, and we know, like, oh yeah, so you want it. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like, so to build on that, sometimes I say to myself, yo, we need a platform. And I say I suck at YouTube because YouTube is the YouTube platform. Not to hate on YouTube, but it's just like, yo, we need a platform that's not really relying on.
Nah, but YouTube is some shit though.
It's dope. It's a wave. It's a ability for communities or for journalists, self-certified journalists. They give you a way to do what you're doing to express to the people what you feel like is important to you to the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. But my thing be like, who came up with YouTube? And what's next? That's my shit. It's like, what's next? You know
it's kind of like I see Amazon as the same shit like you're saying. It's like Amazon's crushing it, right? So it's like, well, what's next? There's going to be something else. There's going to be something else. Like Amazon's been crushing it for how many years? So it's like,
2 days ago, bro. I'm about to fuck your head up. 2 days ago. You can't hear you, bro.
I'm out.
Time out. I'm sitting here listening to these motherfuckers here, right? This motherfucker here, right? I'm talking about these two.
What the fuck, bitch?
You're on the screen, they kind of like diagonal from each other, right? These two, right? I'm gonna talk about the one in the upper corner.
Oh, fuck you.
This is a conversation. We had this conversation. It may have been a couple of hours ago. We ain't even gonna say days. You know what I mean? It may have been a couple of hours ago. But he was telling me, it's just like, I was telling him how the guns is the backdrop. I was saying the same thing that Bolt was saying about the community building. You know what I mean? And I think when I created the channel, I was focused on maybe the community and things that the segment needed in the community, certain things that it needed. And a lot of things I was seeing was people in the community, they getting channels, they building a lot of following. It's time to make, because I'm a fucking capitalist. I'm American to the fucking core. Ain't no Afro in this bitch. I get bread. This is what I do. This is what I always do. I'm a fucking hustler. Yo, there was things that was missing. So I was like, let me create a channel in this space that provide the things that, you know, this community is missing. A lot of things was political awareness. You know what I mean? You know, historical precedents.
Keep going.
Power, you know what I mean? Self-empowerment, you know what I mean? And business, you know, how to position yourself in business. So I was like, I know how to do this shit. Let me throw this shit and add it, and, you know, put some sprinkles on the shit. This motherfucker right here in the corner going to tell me, he's like, man, you talking over my head. Oh, I'm going to hear about some motherfucking guns. I was like, what the fuck?
But see, look.
That's me. That's me.
He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. And maybe I need to focus and emphasize more on the guns because maybe I am talking over fucking people. Maybe I am, you know, talking over people's head.
Well,
So
guns brought the people.
Maybe I need to simplify or redirect the way you communicate.
Listen,
So-
guns brought the people to your page.
Now,
Yeah.
You go into other.
now, let me get back to that motherfucker on the bottom corner. Right?
yeah, but there. So I feel like we all kind of bring something to it, right? Like when we're on here. So
I said your bullshit. Let me finish on this motherfucker here, on the bottom corner.
yeah, sure.
He tells me, I don't talk to him as often as I talk to you, Ryan, but he tells me, you know, I'm open to it. I'm open to like movement. So Bofo tells me, he's like, yo, you got to get more on this, you know, the business thing and the movement thing and and building the community on certain aspects of here or building the community on the flex or the style or the fashion. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's
So me, I'm scatterbrained. So my shit.
right.
Right.
So you can't.
Crazy, but I'm fucked up because I'm talking too many. I'm about to silence all y'all niggas.
Can I bounce off of that? I'm just saying. All right, Joe Bob, Money Mike. We all talk guns, right?
Oh shit!
But like, look, you know how many hours is in a day? You know how many range times is in a week? So it's like when you got a handful of men, right? Eventually you're gonna think about, yo, what else is there for one to talk about and for two to build on? You know what I'm saying? So now we talking about land and we talking about this and we talking about catching some bass, catching some fish, going to get some food, survival, community, boom, boom. It never stops. So it's like to go over somebody like when I got cut off earlier, I was really going into the Amazon thing, like YouTube, right? I love YouTube. It's a platform, but do you know that UPS delivered an Amazon package to me yesterday?
Yeah. Yep.
UPS delivered an Amazon Prime package
Because they can't keep up.
So evolution happens, and sometimes things you get a better idea, even if it's 2% out of the 10 that UPS thought they had under control, or the postal service thought they had under control. Amazon just had that one little difference that they peaked so high that now the post office works for Amazon, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Because and you're not lying, because I'll get order something off Amazon. It's like you don't know who it's coming through.
Big Fish, what up? Money Mike, what up?
You know what I mean? Like you don't know if it's USPS. You don't know if it's fucking the Amazon truck. If it's
Joe Bob, your mic not coming through, Joe Bob. It's still not coming through, bro.
Oh shit, they got it.
what?
Oh no, my bad. No, my bad, man. I'm sitting there looking at this
Is
damn
it
game,
gone?
man. I'm hoping Dallas.
Yeah,
You light them up? What the fuck's going on?
Nah, man. This damn. I'm looking at this Dallas game, man. Shit. I'm
So
hoping
they
these
got
bitches
him.
lose.
So they got him.
Joe, turn your mic on.
Oh shit!
We can't hear you.
Oh, how they get?
Can't hear you.
Javon, can no one hear you, bro?
I just text that nigga.
That's some bullshit, boy. My bad. Let me mute this shit, man. I'm sitting there watching this game.
Nah, do your
It goes
thing.
to
Do
show.
your thing, right?
Dallas is fucked up, boy. These referees are in their pocket.
Yeah, that shit been like that for years. I be
That's why
trying to tell the
that's
NBA
why
niggas.
I gave up on it.
I tell the NBA people the same thing. And the crazy thing is, man,
Hey,
Javon.
there
Yeah.
you go. Go ahead.
all right. So the one thing about the post office delivering stuff for Amazon is that the post office already has these routes established. So it's actually cheaper for Amazon to push it out via the post office than to send some of that stuff themselves. And it's all about the volume. Because remember, the post office is going these routes every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Wow.
so sometimes it's cheaper and easier to outsource stuff. Same thing with UPS. I've had UPS packages delivered by the post office, and vice
Yeah,
versa. You know?
that's all good. But let me Cass, like, I don't know about all that shit. Cass has these stores. Cass is like she a stay-at-home hustler. Cass has these stores and on Amazon. She sells stuff on Amazon and shit. So sometimes you buy stuff from Amazon and it'll come from her, like lighting fixtures or faucets or some dumb shit like that. Cause she buy it, they don't have it on Amazon, so she'll buy it, put it on Amazon, and you like it, you buy it, but she don't use Amazon to deliver it because she's a third party. So if you order a shower from Cass,
Like drop shipping.
you ordering a shower from Amazon, but it's really coming from Cass, and Cass is buying it from God knows fucking where. You know, she's gonna ship that to UPS DHL.
Yeah.
But you bought it from Amazon.
Yeah, that's called third-party logistics.
Yeah, so Cass do that shit every fucking day. Like, that's one of the things out of 8 million things she do around here.
Right. Yo, 2024, man. I don't want to bounce all around, but 2024, man, I got a vibe, and it's like,
Yeah, this is a BB gun, right? But I love this bitch, yo.
It's not a BB gun, no.
Yo, this is a BB gun. This is a BB gun, right?
No.
what is it cloning?
This is a BB gun too.
Yeah. Hey guys, hey, thanks for having me on, man. I gotta bounce. I gotta
Man,
good
take care.
morning, man.
This is a BB gun, man.
All right, take it easy, Joe.
All right, I'll talk to
All
you
right,
guys.
bro. All right,
Hey,
Joe, bro.
All right.
Love
hit
you.
me up, man.
Love you, brother.
All right.
All right.
Hey, you guys have a blessed New Year, man.
You too, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
Joe.
I like this thing. I'm gonna take the kids out with this, man. Because I added up the price of taking all these motherfuckers to the range, man. It ended up being way too expensive. So we gonna BB gun tomorrow.
Job, you already got a spot?
Huh?
You already got a spot? It's a spot out there?
Yeah, the backyard for the BB gun. You put the bitch anywhere.
That's it. Shit.
Oh, I thought you had like a nice little obstacle course and blah, 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 blah.
Nah, I got
Ooh.
stands already. I got target stands already. Shit.
Yo, you know Brooklyn got some dope spots for like paintballing and BB right now. Like,
Yeah, I know.
grown men, like my people be like, yo, we had a ball. So they go out there to Long Island and all that. It's crazy.
Well, I actually the Christmas thing, the only good thing that came out of Christmas in New York was I looked into, you know how they have that Laser Academy or whatever the hell when they have the recalling gun?
Yeah.
They sell it online. They sell a system online, but they set up something out in Queens, out in Long Island City, where you could go virtual reality range, and their guns got the green gas and the whole 9 yards. So I was talking to Cass, and it just sparked my idea. But the cost is ridiculous because, believe it or not, a BB gun in New York City is, you might as well have a real firearm, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The process is pretty much the same.
Yo, I don't want to do too much on this live because we live, but I got some ideas, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna close this live, man. Thanks everybody for coming in. I'm gonna close this live out, and if you want to come backstage, jump in. You got like 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Fuck that. You got like 2 minutes to come in. Come backstage and
Yo,
do your
and hit that like button, man. Hit that like button before y'all
Like
go.
You know what I mean? But you got like 2 minutes to come backstage, and I drop the link. But I'm about to end this live in like a minute and a half. You know what I mean?
You always be talking some bullshit. You ain't fucking in nothing.
Yo,
What you said?
What's your 2024? What's your first purchase? The very first.
I made one today.
It ain't 2024 yet.
I don't give a shit. I made one today.
What you get, bro?
I got the 2245 Ruger.
Okay.
That shit, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. When I get that, when that suppressor comes in, it's over.
Yeah, that's dope. That's unique.
Yeah.
Told me you wanted that.
I don't talk about it backstage, but Bass is the fucking man.
Right.
I ain't talking about it today.
Bass, I went on the joint. I went on the link you sent me, man, with the I went to the official site for Bull Armory.
Yeah.
And I saw Bass shit. They got some shit on that site, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
The pockets out.
Everything's
sold out. Like half the whole website is sold out.
So what they do is you can't put in a request for like a stock type shit. But what you can do is you can put in a request for an email. And
I'm gonna end the live. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Yo, all right, Ray, you still in here? I'm gonna holler at y'all. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming in, and I love you all. Peace.
That's one of my motives, is to get that